Great. So, welcome everyone to this session on experiential marketing, creating memorable brand experiences. And before we begin, I would like to ask a question from each of you. So, think of a brand you love. What makes it memorable for you? Is it their ads, their social media presence, or something else? So, today in this session, we'll explore how brands go beyond traditional advertising to create experiences that stick with us. Also, do stay with us until the end of the session, and you'll not only walk away with actionable insights, but there will be a dedicated question and answer round to get your queries resolved. So, coming to a glance of an introduction about me. So, I'm Katyayani, and I work at the Marketing and Communications Department at MathWorks. MathWorks, as many of you may already have known or may be working on MATLAB and Simulink. So, MathWorks is the parent company of these tools. Before joining MathWorks, and I have been associated with MathWorks for more than 2 years now, or even more if you calculate my internship experience with MathWorks. Before joining here, I was pursuing my MBA Tech degree. So it's MBA plus BTech. So I did my BTech in computer science, and then I also did my MBA in marketing from Narsi Monjee, Mumbai. And in that due course of 5 years of my degree, I cracked 14 plus internships. I have cracked plus worked in all these 14 plus internships. So you might wonder why 14 plus, right? So I wanted to gain experience both in the technical and non-technical side of things, just to ensure that I love what I work during my future career path. So I did technical internships in machine learning, then Python, did a lot of analytics courses. And then my interest lied towards the marketing side of things, where I did internships in research, strategy, and branding. Those were some of the areas which I loved. And then I further went on to pursue my career in that path. So I did internships with IM Bangalore, DCM Ram, Burger King, all these marketing departments, as well as I gained a lot of experience from early startups. So at present and in after my college journey, I collaborated with 20 plus brands till date. These include institutions like Delhi University, then 8 Year College in Bangalore, and few of the organizations like On the Job NV, and discussions and I've been having with these organizations and institutions that have mentored about 5,000 plus people till date. I'm also a mentor on Unstop, and there I provide guidance on resume review, marketing career path, how to prepare for internship, jobs, cold emails, and case study competitions, and as well as on LinkedIn optimization. So this is something I have been doing for a while now and mentoring a lot of people who are professionals, students, been 12 years in the industry, who are women who also want to restart their career. So it's like a varied plethora of different stages in life. I'm helping out people, and there's something I would also like to give back to the society by doing something good. So yeah, these are some pictures of all the sessions where I collaborated with IEEEs for women related sessions, women leadership, then working with the Marketing Society of Delhi University, did some corporate exposure sessions. And I was also quite instrumental of for organizing the Smart India Hackathon webinar. This webinar I had organized from MathWorks, and we had given a whole session to the participants who were willing to participate in Smart India Hackathon. This is something which we do yearly. So I kind of organized that as well. These are few guest talk pictures of being invited to panel discussions or being a part of hackathon jury. And these are all varied students that I interacted with. And these are from different locations, Mumbai, Kolkata, Bangalore, and so on. And finally, just I will wrap up my introduction by saying that there are a lot of chances in college times where you can actually explore your true potential and carry out a lot of the activities, participate in case study competitions, participate in events, write research papers. So I happen to also participate in Economic Times Campus Star. So for the class of 2021, this is something I had won. There were 4 different rounds. So I know that all of you all are mostly students who have joined in. Ensure that you participate in these kind of competitions. So it also builds your resume. There were some research papers that I had also written during my college time. One of them being with IIM Rohtak, which got published in their publications. So what I'm trying to tell my journey to all of you all who are here, to make you feel more motivated, and for you all to also take up explore different paths, try what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what where your interest lies, and then you can also carve out your journey. And before we begin with the session, I also want to flash 2 QR codes. Please feel free to connect with me over LinkedIn. I post very active content which you might enjoy. This is not very specific to marketing, but across some life lessons, psychology, marketing, across content I post. And the other one is that for all the students and for all the people who are here in the session, I'm offering free limited slots for one-on-one mentorship. So this sessions are basically on resume review, LinkedIn optimization, interview prep, decoding how to find internship jobs. So you can scan the QR code and you can choose the free session that on Unstop, and I'll be happy to connect and help you there. So with this, let's get started with the session of today's, and that is on experiential marketing. So I want a quick raise of hands to see if you've ever skipped an ad on YouTube or ignored a billboard. Can I see some hands? Amulya, could you confirm how many people have raised their hands? I'm not able. Okay. Yeah,
Only
I'm able to.
2. They are
Oh,
increasing.
okay. Great.
5 people.
Great. So, okay, great. So, yeah, I know we've all done that and we all skip ads or ignore billboards. And you know why we do that? That's because traditional ads often feel passive. They don't talk to us or make us involved in the ad. But experiential marketing, that is very different because it pulls you into the brand's world and makes us a part of the story. So, for example, if you see these 2 pictures on my screen, on the left hand side, there's just a static billboard with some tumbler being made there. However, if you notice, there's no engagement around that tumbler, or it's not even people noticing it. It's just a billboard which is standing there. However, if you look at the second picture on towards the right, you see this is an example of experiential marketing. So what Coke has done is that it has put a kiosk where it is engaging the people in a very interactive manner. Now we'll get to know later in my slides what is that the campaign which Coke was running. But if you see on the right hand side, there is engagement. People are happy, people are talking, people are engaging with the brand. So, and this also leads to virality with the brand later on, right? So yeah, so this is the context of experiential marketing versus traditional ads. So moving forward, experiential marketing makes audience feel something real. It can be sensory, interactive, or community driven, but it will always and always connect. So experiential marketing is all about creating moments that people will remember and engage with. So it's not just about selling, it's also about connecting. So brands use various methods like being interactive, they will tap onto the emotional aspect, and they will also have immersive experiences that they'll give to the people to have an impact. So whether it is a pop-up event, or if the brand is using augmented reality, or if the brand is utilizing an influencer to also do some storytelling, the goal is for the audience to be involved rather than just look at it, observe, and then forget eventually. So on the top, there are these 3 viral campaigns, and these are experiential campaigns. So later on, we'll watch some case studies, video case studies, and you will notice how these brands connect with you better rather than the static billboards which are there. So let's dive into the video case study examples. And the first one is Coca-Cola happiness machine. So first we'll watch a video, and the hint I'm giving all of y'all is emotional engagement. So when you watch the video, notice how emotionally the brand is engaging. Also, I would like, just after Amulya shares the video, I would also like for everybody to put in the chat what were their observations, and then I will share from my end what were the ideas that the brand was trying to position. All right. So, Amulya, could we get the first video played up for Coca-Cola? Thank you, Coach.
Oh, he got the glasses.
Okay, great. Thanks, Amulya. So, can we have few people write on the chat or even unmute and answer that? What was that you observed? You can be wrong. Absolutely. You don't need to be right. You can say what you feel like. What were few of the observations? Be wrong. I'm giving you the drill. Be wrong and say. Anyone? Okay, which brand was that? Which brand was that? And have you seen this before? This campaign from Coke? Okay. We got one answer. It is experiential marketing. The Coca-Cola, they made it fun to walk to the vending machine, getting things from it, and they don't even know what they were getting. Okay. Yeah, partially the first part is very right. It is experiential marketing where Coke is trying to connect with the audience in a viral campaign which it is trying to have. Everybody is happy because they got free Coca-Cola, right? Those see ad will feel they those see ad will feel they happy because they got cola. I have never seen it in my life. Okay, great. Ad like about Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is giving free soft drinks and everybody was enjoying getting free Coke from vending machine. Yes, very right. Clapping for all of y'all because y'all expressed what you saw and I'm very happy to receive those answers. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very happy to receive those answers. And yeah, it is a form of experiential marketing. And now let me share my screen back and exactly mention what was going around with the brand. So, as many of you already mentioned, yes, it is a part of experiential marketing. And you see, these three emotions are being triggered by the brand when it is trying to interact with the people, not like a very static kiosk it is having, but it is engaging with unexpected joy. So when people are going to the kiosk and having or taking Coca-Cola, they are getting more. So it is very unexpected, which is making them feel that joy around. Second is, this is a viral experience. So experiences which we feel are something which are not usual, right? Those are the experiences we usually want to capture with phone wherever we are in that experience and share. So that is called word of mouth, and also it makes the campaign viral. And third is, the emotion of happiness gets triggered. So this is an emotional trigger that the Coca-Cola brand wants to tap into. So Coca-Cola made something as simple as buying a drink into an emotional shareable experience. People not only got a free Coca-Cola, but also became part of a feel-good story that spreads virally. So Coca-Cola didn't go and say that, oh, we are having this campaign, you have to engage in this way. There was no guidance like that. They put the kiosk, people engaged, people saw, oh, others are getting free Coke, let me also go and try this. So this is the power of virality. And brands that create emotions win hearts. So the Coca-Cola vending machine that unexpectedly gives out free drinks and surprises people with gifts, creating happiness, engagement. This is some experience which people will remember in the long run. All right. And unlike the usual traditional way of just having a poster with Coca-Cola, it will not induce those happiness emotions. So now we'll come to the next campaign. So this is a brand called IKEA. How many of y'all have heard about IKEA? Just raise your hands. Okay, great. So y'all have heard about this brand. So IKEA was originated in Sweden in 1940s, and the campaign that they tried is called Say H to IKEA Place. So H means hello or hi in Swedish. And Amulya will be playing the video next. However, I just want to give a hint to everybody here that the idea which IKEA is trying to tap into is customer immersion. So once Amulya plays the video, everybody please put in the chat what were few of your observations while you were seeing that video. Yeah, Amulya, could you share the screen?
Hey, IKEA would like everyone to know about Place, our new augmented reality app. Built on Apple's new AR kit, you can easily place true to scale 3D models of IKEA furniture in your place. Scan, browse, select, move, and place. So that could mean less of this. And less of this. And probably more of this. We want to make it easier for people everywhere to imagine a better place. Share this place and this place. Try place in your place.
Yes.
Okay, great. So can I have few answers in the chat, or you can unmute? What were few of your observations from watching this video? Come on, you all gave so many right answers for the previous campaign. I'm sure you all must be having some initial thoughts, right? What you saw in the video. Osh. Yeah, we got one answer. Different products which is suitable for our home. Yes, you're close. Any more? Y'all know the answers. Speak up. because it will be a very one-sided conversation if I try to speak and without getting some answers. So I just want to see how much you all have understood this concept of experiential marketing, and then I will proceed with the thoughts for this video. So can I get one more answer and I'll share my screen back? Let's see who will be that person. Okay, we got one. IKEA is using AR tech to visualize how their product will look inside our place in real life. Yes, that is very right. Yes. So let me share my screen back. See, I know everybody knows the answers. Just write in the chat or speak up. Okay, so as Aditya mentioned in the chat, yes, it is the app, the IKEA Place is the app of IKEA, and it is using augmented reality AR that lets customers test how their product will fit into their homes. So let's say I want to buy a sofa, lamp, rug, table, whatever. So what I'll do, I'll go to the app, I'll click on the product, and what the app does is that it uses your phone's camera to place that specific object in your space. So the best part is all the products are 3D and they are true to scale, meaning that they are in their absolute state. So you can make sure if they are right for your room before buying. And what IKEA has done is that it has recreated the in-store customer experience for online shoppers. So again, I am trying to iterate the point of experiential marketing, which is providing the best experience to the customer from the comfort of their own, of their home. And also, you know how customers nowadays we are going towards the online side of buying things. So it makes IKEA's product more accessible to more people. And it also helps to make the customers make more informed decisions and the less number of returns that will happen. So also a very interesting point, what IKEA noticed is that the brochure it had, there was an increasingly decline of interest. So it gave in more of its budget towards AR, that is augmented reality in marketing, to have customers experience the how the furniture will look like from the experience of their home. So this is also a very important strategy how IKEA increased its sales. Okay, so we have the third and last video for today. This is on Nike's House of Innovation store, and the hint that I want to give everyone is technology and personalization. So when Amulya plays the video, notice how technology and personalization, these are the two keys that have been used. And now, since I have already given two examples of brands, Coca-Cola, IKEA, so I really want y'all to put in your observations in the chat after the video has been played. Okay. So Amulya, you could play the video.
In New York. Right away upon entering, you're greeted by some super cool graphics which lead you into the Nike City shop where you can find Nike gear specifically made for the streets of New York. On the next level up, you can find the women's shop with mannequins displaying the different activities that each item is suited for. Go one more floor up and you can find the men's shop with both practical athletic wear and athletic-inspired streetwear. Up next was my personal favorite part, the Nike Sneaker Lab. This is the largest in-person collection of Nike footwear with shoes suited for every purpose from trail running to fashion. At the end of this floor was a collection of vintage-inspired Nike gear. Upstairs on the top floor is Nike by You, the Nike Customization Lab. Here you can find every Nike basic you could ever dream of, along with inspiration for how to customize it just for you. Which part of the store would you head to first? Let us know in the comments and follow along for more store tours soon.
Okay. Thanks, Amulya. So what were a few of the observations that you had from this video from Nike? Y'all can unmute or maybe put in the chat as well. What was this customization, personalization that you observed, which Nike is trying to provide to the customers? Okay, how many of y'all have bought something from Nike? Sneakers, t-shirts, shorts? Nobody has heard about Nike, is it? Okay, great. So what have you bought, Aditya, from Nike? You can put in the chat as well. Okay, anybody else who has bought something from Nike? Sneakers, maybe. Okay, great. So Aditya has bought shoes from Nike. Anybody else? Nobody. Okay, sure. So let me share my screen and let me help you with few of the answers. And the final campaign for today, I really want everybody to answer because I'm sure everybody uses phone. Okay. So let me first give the answer for Nike. Okay, so what Nike has done is that it has transformed shopping into a full digital experience. And this is in one of the stores in New York City that Nike has done this. So the digital experience has what done to the customers that it isn't just about selling to the customers like these are sneakers or these are the usual stuff which Nike provides, but it is a journey that they are trying to provide in terms of innovation that feels very personalized as well as futuristic. So I'm sure when you have looked the video that what Amulya was playing, in that video you must have noticed how Nike is taking efforts to personalize how you choose your shoes, or it is personalizing the whole game for you. Like even the picture that you see on my screen, you notice how the person who's standing there trying to replicate the person who's inside that box, and he's trying to replicate the shoes to see if it fits him well or not. So Nike store where visitors get AI driven custom shoe recommendations. They even get design ideas, like you can even imagine it will be so cool if you are able to design your own sneakers, and as well as it is helping people to get that digital engagement. Like imagine if it would have been a very ordinary Nike store which is just few blocks away from your home, you wouldn't have even cared to shoot it in a form of a video and post online, right? But imagine somebody like the person who had shot the video, the YouTube video that we just saw. Imagine that person has gone to this brand Nike, which is New York City, and they have shot for the entire for the brand to show that how it is having this sneaker customization, digital playground, and all. So imagine it is causing word of mouth and as well as virality, which Nike is not paying those influencers to go out there and shoot those videos and tell the audience. However, as a person, if I'm interested towards this kind of technology and how brands are merging it, I would be very much keen on getting it captured right from my phone and uploading, so that if brand gets viral, automatically my video will also get viral, right? So this is the thing that I want to share with everyone. And now let me come to the final campaign for today, and that is Apple's shot on iPhone challenge. So before I give any more insights, I want to know how many of you have iPhone. I know many of you all will have, and there is a constant debate with Android and iPhone users. I am an Android person. Yeah, but please feel free to put in the chat how many of you use iPhones. Is it none? Okay, interesting. Aditya uses. Who else? Nobody uses iPhone. Okay, so Android community, we are strong. Okay, Android. Okay, how many uses Android? That will be an interesting thing. Okay, one more Android. Wow, we are strong Android community. Oh, interesting. And how about others? I see some hands which are not being raised. So you all have not raised even for iPhone and Android. So I'm confused. We are going in a majority of Android now. Okay, sure. So, second question is that people who had raised their hand for iPhone and Apple, how many of you all have heard about this campaign, Short on iPhone? I'm sure you must have seen one hashtag on the very right bottom. Yeah. Okay, great. Varshini has seen. Who else? Android people, we can at least see the hashtag. Remember, we do not need to have an iPhone to see the hashtag. Anybody else? Okay, great. Aditya has heard about this. Okay, sure. So let me share my screen now and give you all more insights. Okay, so why Apple got into this hashtag short on iPhone challenge? I'll begin with giving some background around this hashtag. So, to build excitement for its advanced camera functionality, what Apple did is that in 2015, it first launched its short on iPhone challenge. And what this campaign did is that it encouraged users around the world to submit their best photos on social media using the hashtag. So as you can see on the picture, there's this person who has shot this photo, and this is of mushroom. So what iPhone as not iPhone like iPhone is the model, but what Apple did is that it also featured these photos, which is an organic content for them in these billboards. So until now, Apple has continued this campaign and it keeps on updating it for its new products. So, for instance, to highlight the advanced macro feature in its iPhone 13 Pro lineup, it challenged users to share photos using this feature. And users have shared their favorite iPhone 13 Pro macro photos. And what the company did is that it selected the top 10 entries and they were featured on the site as well as in campaigns. So imagine this is so interesting, right? A brand asking you to from their own product. Yeah, and they will what they do is that they tell you click those pictures. And when you do those, click those pictures, the good ones, they even incentivize you further by putting it on billboards. So you are also tempted, okay, what if my entry gets selected? And this goes and becomes viral. So what was the mindset which Apple was trying to harp into is that by encouraging users to get involved and show off their skills, the campaign achieved a lot of good things. So first, it built trust organically by showcasing what its product iPhone could do. It also generated a lot of user generated content. And with the user generated content, it led to widespread sharing, which helped the brand to build a sense of community among iPhone users using the hashtag. And naturally, it also helped the company to drive a lot of leads and sales eventually because people are saying, oh, the photo quality, what that person has, like imagine I see on my Insta story, one of my friends have posted a photo and that photo has really good visual. I mean, it's very clear. Then I would naturally be tempted, right? That, yeah, let me go and buy. So this is how the brand also drove a lot of leads and sales just because of this campaign. So these are key ingredients in any of the viral campaign, and they make it easy to drive word of mouth. So it's not like Apple is coming and saying, Katyayani, go and buy this product. It's not like that. It's the word of mouth which keeps on spreading organically. And to your surprise, currently the hashtag short on iPhone hashtag has almost 29 million posts on Instagram. So imagine the power of a very good and a power of having a very viral campaign that can do wonders for the brand. So what did we learn from these examples? Can few of you, like we saw four of them, right? So can few of you answer in the chat? Like give me 3 words maximum and 1 word minimum. I don't want you all to write sentences, but give me 3 words maximum and 1 word minimum. What did you learn from these four campaigns? Come on, 1 word is very simple. I'm not even asking to unmute. Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling that there's so much creativity, or you feel that yeah, this is something I know, but in the session, since this was told, you are able to recollect it better, and now you, or maybe you have become more observant. Like whenever you see a new campaign, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is a part of experiential marketing. What are those emotions? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling sad that you got iPhone? But the brand was using hashtag to make you buy the phone. How what are the emotions? Okay. So Aditya has written word of mouth marketing, new techniques of marketing. Yes, great. Then creative marketing and new innovations. Yes, that's right. Irrespective we are marketeers or we are not marketeers, marketing is something everybody is doing irrespective of knowing that we are marketing. If you, let's say if you are posting on LinkedIn, you're being very constant there and consistent there, posting new stuff, you are subtly doing your personal branding and marketing yourself out there. See, that hey recruiters, see, this is what my skills are. So you are marketing yourself without even know you are doing that. I need two more people to answer in the chat, and then I'll begin with the final wrap up for this session.
There is another answer, exacting and innovative marketing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed it. Yes. Exciting and innovative. Yes. Eye catchy and innovation news. Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, great. So I am happy to see these answers because this is exactly what were my expectations while I was preparing the slides. So let me go on the final segment. Okay, so y'all have summarized it very well, and you had already written in the chat. But the next question is, where is experiential marketing heading next? So now you saw all the different marketing techniques and how experiential marketing was used by brands. But what next? Since we are in the era of technology and we are in the era of AI with everything being personalized, so we've seen that the best marketing isn't about telling or isn't about selling. Is it about creating experiences? And the future about brands is that they would be using more of AI, more of immersive technology, as you can see on the picture that is towards the very right, how they have given the full feel of a fire and the person is walking. So that's for some brand that they are using this immersive technology in order to in order to make more customers. And also how brands are using interactive storytelling to craft moments that feel very personal and exciting. How we saw for Nike, how we saw for IKEA, how we saw for Coca-Cola. So they make you feel very personalized that I got this from, I got a free Coca-Cola, or I'm able to fit my furniture in this space with a lot of ease, right? And the goal isn't just selling, but audiences feel a part of the journey. So, with this, I want to thank all of y'all for joining me on this session into the world of experiential marketing. And always remember, if you're a marketeer, if you're a not marketeer, or you might get into marketing later on, however, always remember, in the words of Maya Angelou, is that people will forget what you said. And this is true for life as well. People will forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. So my advice would for everybody would be to go out there, create experiences, whether it's for a brand, whether it's for a project, or whether it's for your personal story as well. That creates a very lasting impression on the minds of all. So before I hand it over to Amulya, I just want to reiterate the point that on the left hand side, as I mentioned before as well, I'm offering free limited slots to people who are attending today's session. This can be on resume review, LinkedIn optimization, cracking interviews, how the my journey of cracking those 14 internships, how did I find them, what were the cold mailing strategies. So a lot of people have already benefited from them, and I'm sure it will benefit you as well. Also, please feel free to post about this session on LinkedIn, and I would also be commenting, liking the few of your posts. And yeah, please do connect on LinkedIn if you are there on LinkedIn and if you are active. So with this, and if you have any questions related to experiential marketing, or how to start a journey in marketing, or about anything about marketing in general, then we have a few minutes for question and answer round. And feel free to ask me in the chat, or you can unmute as well.